Yo, what's going on, guys? Today's video, we're going to be going over Season 5 Caldera graphic settings. Caldera in particular, this will help on both maps, but if you guys have been playing Season 5 Caldera, you know that the game is extremely bright. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what my graphic settings are to increase visibility on Caldera in particular. Alrighty, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into my graphic settings. All right, guys, most of the magic does happen in the Nvidia settings, but I'm going to quickly skim through my graphic settings so you guys can go ahead and match them up with whatever you got. I'm just going to go ahead and skim on through this. I did have to go ahead and lower down my brightness, and I do also plan on 2.4 display gamma. This makes the colors pop a little bit more. Field of view on 120, of course. This is on 50. Render low, normal, low, high. Everything else is pretty basic. I do play with anti-aliasing off, so I have my filmic strength on 1. That's very important. But for the most part, pretty much everything here is basic. Most of the magic here with this new update happens in the Nvidia control panel. So let's go ahead and hop on into there. I want to go on image scaling off, ambient occlusion off, anti-isotropic filtering, anti-aliasing off, anti-aliasing gamma correction on, anti-aliasing mode on off. I'm going to scroll through this real quick. We're going to have off, all off, ultra on my latency mode. I think that's very important. A lot of people say it doesn't do anything, but I'll be honest. When I have it on anything besides ultra, I feel a delay. So I don't know if I'm just crazy, but I have that on ultra. Max frame rate on off, fixed refresh off, Nvidia, prefer maximum performance, application control, driver default on, allow, high, on, off, 1, and off. And now to get into the settings that actually make your game look a lot less bright, you're gonna want to go ahead and hop into your basic settings here. Normally have mine on 50/50. I normally have my gamma on about 0.97. This is honestly up to you depending on how bright exactly you like your game. I get migraines personally from having my game extremely bright, so I kind of have mine set around this level right here. But what you are going to go ahead and change, maybe you're going to go into your red light. This may have just defaulted. I have this on 42, and what it's going to do is going to go ahead and get rid of that yellow hue of the game. It is going to go ahead and increase kind of the blues of your game, so you might get a little bit of eye strain, but honestly this is one of the only things that has worked for me to really just kind of dull down the brightness of the game a little bit, because it is extremely bright and it's very hard to see for me in particular, because I already have pretty poor eyesight, and when you go ahead and factor in how bright the game is, very hard to see. So make sure you have red light brightness on 42. You can also do this on your monitor settings. For my console guys out there, go on your monitor settings, and it's going to either be on your color temperatures. You're going to want to go on a cool setting as opposed to a warm setting. Warmth is going to go ahead and accentuate the reds and the yellows. Coolness is accentuate the blues and the greens. Do that on your monitor setting as well. And then also for anyone that is curious, I am on 60 brightness, 60 contrast, and all my filters on my monitor are turned off. My gamma on my monitor is 2.4, and my color temperature is on 6500K. Is a pretty warm setting, but this red is going to go ahead and take away some of the red coloring here in my game. Then I have my G-Sync disabled. I do not like playing with G-Sync. Full screen on this. Make sure your resolution is 2560 by 1440 or 1920 by 1080. Make sure your refresh rate is on the max. My display resolutions, if you are capping, make sure that you are cloning your monitor with your Elgato. And that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hopefully this did help somebody out there, man. I know how much of a burden it is right now to be able to see on this map, so hopefully this video did help somebody out there. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll look freaking good. Take care.